Hey guys, Promo1701 here, and today we're going to talk about Doctor Who. And first off, happy 58th birthday, Doctor Who. And secondly, for Doctor Who's 58th birthday, they have announced that Abominable Snowmen is getting animated, which is kind of the worst kept secret in Doctor Who. We all pretty much knew it was coming. It was pretty much all but confirmed. But it's nice to get official confirmation today, which is actually what I called when I did my video the other day predicting things coming in 2022. I did mention I fully expected we would get an announcement today for Doctor Who's birthday, since that's what they did last year, and I figured one of the things, if anything, that was announced would be Abominable Snowmen, so I was perfectly right on that one. Not that it was any huge leap, it just made the most sense for that to be the main thing they would announce, since we pretty much knew it was coming. Nice to see it announced. Naturally, we don't have any steelbook art yet or any DVD or Blu-ray art. We have no idea what that's going to look like yet. We never know right at the beginning. Pre-orders are up on Amazon UK and Zavi for it. No release date yet. The release dates they have are just placeholder dates. All we know is we're getting it sometime in 2022. That's the good news. The bad news, the bad news, which I'm still recovering from, was when I started looking at the credits and I'm seeing like Gary Russell and Chloe, what's her name, the same people who did Galaxy 4, and I'm like, oh no. And then I look and I say, you know, animated by Big Finish Creative, and I was just like, oh, fuck me. Fuck me. I don't really care for Big Finish Creative much. Most of you guys know I don't like the Fury from the Deep animation. And while I think Galaxy 4 is a big improvement and fits that tone of the story, I still immediately got disappointed. And then I watched the trailer where the animation looks just like Fury from the Deep's animation. Shit. I am so displeased and disappointed. Now, the animation in the trailer looks smoother than Fury from the Deep. I hate the fact Troughton still looks like Troughton from Fury from the Deep, because one of my biggest gripe about Fury from the Deep is that Troughton doesn't look like Troughton. When he's in that three-quarter turn like this, he doesn't look like Troughton. That just doesn't look right. It looks like a caricature of Troughton, and that's apparently how he's going to look in that. And for me, Troughton's got to look right, or I'm just going to be disappointed. The characters do move smoother like they do in Galaxy 4. At least going by the trailer, the movements look a lot better than Fury. So that is a huge improvement. The snow looks like it's animated really well, which I think is really nice. So but the lines look like they're drawn super thick like they did in Fury's, which I hated. These thick, dark Scooby-Doo looking drawings, which is really off-putting. So I'm really disappointed by that. I still have pre-ordered it. And I am glad we're getting it, naturally. I would rather have it animated like this than not be animated at all and not have it, and I definitely want the animations to continue, so I definitely want to support the range. That being said, if the Steelbook, which I have pre-ordered, when we get the art and it looks like crap, I will be canceling that pre-order, because I think this Steelbook needs to look good. Galaxy 4's Steelbook looks good. Web of Fear Steelbook looks good, but I have complained about how they've kind of fallen into a trope with their Steelbooks, of the Steelbooks just being the TARDIS on the front, with the enemies either around it, and nothing on the back, or the Doctor's facing away like this on the back, and how much that irritates me. If it's more of that, and if the Steelbook doesn't have a creepy, scary atmosphere, which it should have, which the vinyl cover has, I love the vinyl cover. If they take the vinyl cover and make that the Steelbook, I'm sold. If they make that a variant limited edition Steelbook that they charge too much money for, I'm sold. That's the best way to get my money, BBC. Give me a creepy, scary steelbook like that vinyl, and I'm sold. But if you give me a steelbook that matches that animation, and it's like Fury from the Deep's steelbook, which isn't that good, I'm out. And since I already know the standard Blu-ray and the standard DVD is probably not going to have a good art either, I'm out. I will not buy it, because I'm hugely disappointed with that animation. Again, it's going to be better in Fury's because it looks like they've got the movements better down, but just the look of it puts me off. And so that's the only thing that's going to determine whether or not I actually buy Abominable Snowmen. It's going to be how good that Steelbook looks. If y'all nail that Steelbook out of the park and it looks as scary and creepy as it should, I'm in. If you make it look like the vinyl, I'm in, because I love that vinyl art for Abominable Snowmen. But if it just looks silly and cartoony and does the same thing all the other Steelbooks have done for a considerable while now, I'm out. I'm out. So that's my thoughts on it. So, Abominable Snowmen, confirmed, coming in 2022. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the animation, what you want for the Steelbook, and what you think of everything I've said. I always enjoy hearing from you guys, so let me know what you think. Comment down below. Other things to do, click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I'm trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers, so help me out with that. If you enjoy what I do, I also have a Patreon. If you would like to contribute to that, there is a link to that down in the description below. Check that out if you have a minute. Most importantly, though, thank you for watching.